Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Friday Eve. Yeah, there we go. We'll go with that. Happy Friday Eve. Hopefully you guys have had a wonderful day today. And I want to welcome all my new subbies here. Welcome to my small budget fam. Thank you for subbing. And also welcome back if you are a returning subscriber. Also, thank you so much guys for your likes, shares, and comments. I greatly appreciate it. And thanks for all the love that you've given me. Okay, so let's get started. Today I'm going to do my budget with me, and I'm budgeting for July the 8th. So let's go ahead and get started into my budget. So I am going to still budget for $772.45. Now that is not my full paycheck, but that is what I choose to budget for because I have other things that I allocate money to off camera. So that is what I'm going to stick with for right now. Now groceries, I did already do a little shopping. I don't need to get a lot of groceries, so I'm only going to give that $50. I'm pretty much well stocked up, and if you guys are like me, if you stockpile, then you don't really have to buy too much to go along to make a meal. And lately I've been making a lot of soups, which are kind of really inexpensive, guys. So if you really need to cut down your budget, groceries is definitely the way to go. And if you make a lot of slow cooker crock pot meals, they tend to be a little bit cheaper and you can make it last over a couple of days. So that's what I've been doing. I've been making a lot of soup, so that's why my budget, I can keep it kind of low on groceries. Gas, I am going to stick with the 30. Gas is going up, so I think 30 is enough to get me to have a full tank of gas. T-Mobile is staying consistent at 50. USAA is still going to be $96.04. That is my car insurance. Utilities is going to be $280. Now my cash envelopes, I am going to be stuffing $260. Savings is going to get $6.41. And my total should be $772.45. So let me grab my calculator, and that way I can double check that, just to make sure that I am right on the money here. Okay. Which is correct. So I should have $772.45, which is the right amount. So I'm going to put it down here. That way I know it's more like a checks and balance, that I can make sure that I am in balance with what I set out to divvy out in my envelopes and my bills. So let's get over to the cash envelope sheet. And I'm going to switch this one out. Okay. There we go. So I am going to be stuffing all these envelopes on this paycheck. And so I'm going to go ahead and budget out what I want to be able to stick in my envelopes this time. So Angel Baby is my envelope, so I'm going to give myself $10. Now I've noticed the more money I tend to give myself, the more I'm spending on junk. So $10 is good enough for right now, and I have other goals as far as trying to switch up jobs eventually. I don't know if it's going to be this year or next year, but I want to make sure that I am not spending unnecessary money. So I'm going to give that $10. Mama Cat's going to get her usual $20. Mama Cat's my mom. Medical, I'm going to give that $10. I only have to get prescriptions maybe every 90 days, I believe. But this $10 is going to go towards copays for doctors. So it's not always going to be a prescription, but sometimes it's a copay. So I'm going to just give that $10 for now. Emergency is going to stay at $20. And I did spend some money on my emergency budget. I only have, I think, $20 left. I gave some money to someone that really needed some money. And I also gave some to Mama Cat because I lost a bet. I bet her $20 on something. And I was wrong. She was right. So I had to pay up. So I gave her $20. That was the bet. So I'm only down at $20 in my envelope. So I definitely need to go ahead and put some money back in. All right. Eating out is going to get $30. It used to be $40. I bumped it down to $30 because I'm eating more at home. And so I don't need as much money in the envelope. Now groceries is getting $10. This envelope is any store other than Walmart. I normally get my stuff all at Walmart because it's a little bit cheaper. I do have a Walmart card and I use it for points. So the $10 is if I need a small item at another store. And 10 is good enough from what I can tell as far as budgeting. Okay, store envelopes. That is going to get $12. I have 12 of those, so they will each get a single dollar. House maintenance, I am going to give that, let's see, house maintenance getting $10. Property tax is getting 10 as well. I really am guessing in the dark about how much the property tax is going to be, so I'm going to give that 10 for now, and this is for money for next year. Mama Cat Miscellaneous is getting 5. And new car is getting $20. So I need to eventually get a backup car, and so I'm going to go ahead and try stuff that always with 20. Taxes, this is for when I filed my income tax. I paid a lot last year, and so hoping I will get in with a new tax preparer and it will be cheaper. So I'm going to go ahead and start saving up now, so I'm going to give that 5. New tech, I will need to get a new phone eventually because that's what I film on. So I'm going to go ahead and give that 10. New appliance, I need to get a new vacuum cleaner, so I'm just going to give that 5. I will probably buy that around Christmas. Alright, Christmas is getting 5. Birthdays is just getting 5 as well. Self-care, I'm going to go ahead and give that 5. It is important, guys, if you don't have a self-care envelope, please get you one. And make sure that you make yourself a priority because you deserve it. Travel is getting 5 as well. I'm not planning on traveling this year, but you never know next year. So I want to just have some money in there. Car maintenance is getting 5 as well. I've done all my maintenance, cross my fingers, through the rest of this year. Next year I will probably have to get an oil change, and this is too as a backup just in case I have to get a tire, God forbid. So I'm going to give that 5. Clothes, I'm going to give it just a single dollar. I don't plan on getting clothes this year, but if I do, I want to have a little bit of money to get some if I want to go to Ross or Bill's or TJ Maxx. Gifts, I'm giving it at $5. I need to try to beef that one up because that gifts envelope is for my mail carrier and the pharmacy tax. Promise, that is getting a whopping 20. I said in previous videos I do plan on trying to find another job. This is for if, I'm not going to say if, when I get a new job, because we always speak things into existence. When I get a new job, just in case the pay is lagged behind by 2 weeks, then I will have some money to fall back on. So, baby savings is going to get $1. I do not have a baby, but I am saving up for one because eventually I would love to be a mother. Mom savings is getting a single dollar. Future is getting 20. And Future is what I call my retirement plan. So I have expressed before that I want to get a high yield savings or IRA, a CD, something to the effect that I can fall back on for retirement. I have definitely expressed before, I'm not sure if we will have Social Security. I hope I'm wrong, but if not, I want to be able to set myself up to have backup plans. Right now, I'm on a job where whenever I retire, I will get a pension, but anything can happen with a pension, so you never know when those are going to disappear either. You never know when Social Security is going to disappear. So what I've learned, especially through last year, is that you have to rely on yourself because you never know, just because you think you're in something that is secure, it may not be as secure as you think, and so you have to look out for yourself. And a lot of times too, I think some people have relied too much on government assistance, and it's fine if you absolutely have to. I'm not trying to downplay that, but still and yet, I don't like putting my future in somebody else's hands. I've learned that lesson, and I don't ever want to do that again. So sometimes you can only count on yourself and not count on other people to help you. And so that is important to also have that envelope so you can make sure you can take care of yourself fully. And last on here is Savannah, and that is $10. Now, what I did with Savannah, and I'll show you guys when I go to stuff, I moved all the money to fully fund gas, food, and snacks. So those three are going to be fully funded because it didn't make sense to me when I looked at it that I had money here and there and nothing was fully funded. So I took money out of Mama Cat's envelope and my envelope, and then I made sure I stuffed those three in the back. And it'll make more sense whenever I pull out Flamingo. But I went ahead and fully funded those three so I could just focus on just a little extra money that we wanted to spend. To me, it makes sense. So I'm trying to do things more organized to where it makes sense for me. So that's what I decided to do. Anyway, so the total is supposed to be $260. I'm going to put that up here at the top. And I'm going to add all these up just to make sure that these add up to $260. So let me grab my calculator again. And I will add that up. Okay, so that's correct. So I have $260, and so that is what I will be stuffing. So guys, I went ahead and I wanted to be consistent with my videos and also with my budget with me. If you guys are struggling with staying consistent, I'm just hoping that I can be an inspiration to somebody out there that is maybe struggling with their budget and being able to stick with one. My budget is not perfect by any means. I constantly have to adjust. But what I'm hoping that I show my video is you can pivot and maneuver how you need to if you need to adjust. And also to be inspiration to be consistent with your budgeting. That way you can be self-sufficient and you can take care of yourself. So hopefully this is going to help somebody out there. So guys, on that note, I will be leaving you guys for the night, but I will return tomorrow with Friday game night. So if you guys want to go ahead and make your game boards, go ahead and feel free to do that. I do not have a lot of money to play with this time, but I do play that my little game board because it is a low budget game board. And if you don't have a lot of money, then it kind of tells you where to put your money at, wherever you have left over that you can spare. So guys, until tomorrow, I will see you tomorrow on Friday game night. Hopefully you will enjoy the rest of your evening. And I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. And I will see you tomorrow so we can play some games. Bye-bye.